create mountains. Now, I think it was Will Smith who said that his father got him to knock down a wall and then rebuild the wall. And the way you rebuild a wall is brick by brick and laying each brick as perfectly as you possibly can. Now, Seki Sokudu takes this concept further. It's not about pushing through any obstacle, and it's not about enduring pain. It's about understanding that you just have to do the work, and little by little, bit by bit, the wall or mountain gets built. A simple practice that you can adopt is as follows. Whatever task you have set out to do, whether it's getting the body, the physique that you want, the creation of a business, a book, a novel, maybe you want to find your ideal job. Maybe it's taking a course and completing it. Seki Sokudu is a Japanese concept that will help you immensely. And it's about doing that thing every day, consistently, without pushing through, without forcing, without enduring, just doing. Doing is essential. And so Seki Kokudu and Yamata Damashi and Kaizen all go hand in hand. Hit the like button if you enjoy empowering yourself. You look after your health, you look after your wellness, and you prioritize that. And ensure that you do. I highly recommend you do. If you are not doing that, then in terms of Seki Tokudu, you are accumulating the wrong energies. Everything accumulates. And just like those rocks that come together to build a mountain, just like the bricks that come together to build a wall, if you're accumulating the wrong vibe or the wrong foods or the wrong information, eventually you'll have either a mountain of joy, a mountain of wealth, or a mountain of bleep. And I can't say it on YouTube world, but you know what I mean, right? So it's important, if not essential. And thank you, Govida, for joining this broadcast. I hope I get these names right, but thank you very much for the hands together sign. I really appreciate that. And nice to see you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope your day is going really well, and thanks for being the first person to comment. It's a joy to see you. And welcome to this broadcast, anyone who has just joined. It's a series of lives that I've done. You can watch the other broadcasts that I have made and catch up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And welcome. It looks like Jennifer has said hi as well. Welcome. 6-7. Yeah, that's the in vogue number, isn't it? Now, I'm a 7. Numerologically, I'm a 7. welcome. And you are just trying to read that name, but hi, 9760. Welcome. And thanks for joining this broadcast. And anyone else who says hi, hi, while I'm talking, and just kind of explaining what a 7 is. Now, a 7 is a life path. A 7 is a spiritual person. Someone who is spiritual has a life path 7. If you'd like your life path, you can message me privately your date of birth and I'll tell you your life path number. And you can learn quite a lot about yourself through your life path. I've been into numerology and spirituality for years, and what took me there were really dark times. As a kid, I didn't have the greatest upbringing, but I love my parents very much. They tried their best, but they had their things going on, and I didn't want to bother them with the issues that I faced at school, like bullying and so on and so forth, and being in an area ridden with crime. So that was pretty dark. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Much appreciated. 9760. I appreciate you, and I'm sending you good vibes. Every single person who likes and subscribes, and it doesn't matter if you do or don't, but I'm still sending you good vibes because I'm a nice person. Okay, so I'm sending you good vibes, and I'm sending you good energy through all the meditations that I practice and all the prayer that I practice too. And thanks for the likes. Thanks for all these likes. I really appreciate you all. It does help me to spread good vibes to ultimately the world, because I honestly believe that spreading good vibes to even one person, even if one person had just joined this broadcast and not so many of you, I would still be happy because I've spread some good vibes to at least one person, and that has a domino effect. That is the true essence of spirituality, and doing unto others and being the change you wish to see and spreading kindness and being peace and being joy and just doing that. If that's one thing you can do, that's wonderful. Playing Fortnite. Okay, so I come from another era, okay? So with Nintendo, the first Nintendo, and Super Nintendo, and Atari, and Commodore Amiga. Let's not go there. Spectrum, Sinclair, Plus. So anyway, my gaming was is maybe a little bit archaic, but it was pretty damn good, There was a game. It's a role-playing game, and I believe you can still get it online, right? But it's called The Secret of Monkey Island, with Guybrush Threepwood, I think it was. Great role-playing game. I don't have the opportunity. I know it sounds a bit up myself, but I don't have the time to play games anymore because I've got so many things going. You see, I'm dressed in this gi. I teach martial arts. I teach a mixed martial art that is a compilation of karate, kung fu, and Systema, Tai Chi, and Western boxing. And I teach that to many different groups. You will see on my channel, there's a ton of videos that you can use for free and learn some basic self-defense, especially if you live in a place where there's a lot of crime, violent crime. You want to try and keep yourself safe. But, if you look at all the divine beings from the past, they never wanted to get into anything. They didn't want to fight. They were strong inside. And this is only if you really need to protect yourself and the people that you love. So it looks like we've got a few more comments here. Let's address those. I'm playing Fortnite. I've read that one. So I got a Nintendo Switch. Oh, Nintendo Switch. And excuse my ignorance, but is that the one where you move it with your hands and you can even fight? And maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. I know I've done it. Cool. Very good. Yeah. And hi, nice to see you in the broadcast, Ron, and wonderful. I was correct. So if you've just joined this broadcast, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and make sure that you get notified of future broadcasts and videos. Now, I've put out a video this morning, actually, on how AI can be beneficial and how AI can be actually damaging to us. And I think it's very important to treat AI with respect, because the way you speak to an Alexa, the way you speak to ChatGPT, ultimately is acting. And what you rehearse, you become. That's why, the guy who played the Joker in one of the Batman movies, that actually led to him developing a very serious mental health issue. Very serious. Because what he did was acted the way in which a person who was going through a very serious emotional and mental state would, and he became it. If you act it, you become it. So you've got to watch the way in which you are interacting with people, animals, plants, insects, AI included. What you rehearse, you become. Ayla, I'm going to watch it. Okay, so you're going to watch it. Cool. So if you've not watched the film Disclosure, I would highly recommend you watch that. If you believe that we live in a matrix, which we do, then you should certainly watch that and be open and aware of where the world is going. But before you do, maybe read a book called When Minds Converge. That's available on Amazon. It's a nice little lead up into the film and is quite a nice read before you actually go into it. It talks a little bit about a potential Pleiadian and Octarian influence. If you do not know who the Pleiadians are, if you do not know who the Octarians are, you need to do your alien research. Interestingly, I think it's the Greys that are portrayed in the film as the good guys, and I think aliens have done nothing wrong to this planet. I don't see any damaging the planet, but I certainly see humans, and I certainly see governments of all kinds causing all sorts of problems to people and humanity. So we need to be the change we wish to see. We need to do unto others. We need to send peace, love, and light to as many people as possible. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day, share it, and subscribe and like.